giant Olympic gold medalist heavyweight. I mean, Anthony Joshua is fucking terrible.
Shut up! I just wanted to say hi to
Shut up. Face the wall. Turn around. Turn around.
And then he just needs a beat down, needs humbling. Instead of eating cheeseburgers, I'm gonna feed.
Joe Rogan's reaction tells the entire story, written clearly across his face. The shock and disbelief surrounding Anthony Joshua's survival of a horrific, potentially life-ending accident left even seasoned experts at a loss for words. The seriousness of the moment cannot be overstated. Joshua's decision to file a lawsuit against Jake Paul sends a powerful message of accountability, proving he is no longer willing to ignore reckless behavior or the dangerous culture it creates. While Paul continues to profit from clout, controversy, and carefully manufactured chaos designed for social media attention, Joshua is dealing with real, lasting consequences. This contrast is impossible to ignore. One man operates with discipline, responsibility, and respect for the sport, while the other thrives on spectacle without concern for fallout. For viewers,
I mean,
That's bonkers. Thank God he didn't have a seatbelt on. I never say that. Thank God he didn't have a fucking seatbelt on, because if he did,
there's no way.
he would be dead.
perhaps the most powerful statement Anthony Joshua is making is directed at everyone watching closely. This is not about trash talk, ego, or petty social media drama. This is about accountability and justice. Jake Paul's reckless actions didn't just generate online controversy for clicks and views. They created real danger and put lives at risk. Joshua's decision to pursue legal action makes it clear that this behavior will not be ignored, excused, or quietly buried. True fighters confront consequences head-on and stand by their principles. Clout chasers hide behind excuses, distractions, and online personas. Now, justice is in motion, and the entire world is watching this situation unfold.
Talking about, oh, he's this, he's that, he's that. I said, but what are you worrying about what someone else has done? What have you done as a fighter to kind of...
Eddie Hearn has now confirmed that the lawsuit is officially in motion, putting an end to any speculation or rumors. This is no longer talk, posturing, or empty threats made online. Anthony Joshua has taken decisive, formal legal action against Jake Paul over reckless behavior and the dangerous environment that ultimately led to this tragedy. While the Paul brothers continue to thrive on trolling manufactured rivalries and hype designed to generate clicks and views, Joshua is focused on something far more serious: accountability through the justice system. By filing this lawsuit, Joshua is sending a clear message to the boxing world and beyond that actions have real-world consequences that extend far beyond viral moments or social media engagement. No amount of clout, followers, or shock value stunts can erase responsibility when lives are placed in danger. Fans are now witnessing the difference between an entertainer chasing attention and a true champion who confronts recklessness head-on with integrity, courage, and the full weight of the law.
He wouldn't do so, so we filed a lawsuit.
Logan Paul's comments only further expose the childish chaos and immaturity that surround Jake Paul and the entire approach the brothers take toward the sport. Anthony Joshua survived a near-fatal accident that could have easily ended his career, his life, or left him with permanent damage. Yet while the Paul brothers boast about broken jaws, online stunts, and manufactured controversy for entertainment, Joshua's lawsuit shines a harsh light on the recklessness and irresponsibility behind their antics and brand. They laugh off serious situations, turn drama into profit, and treat consequences like jokes. Now reality is finally catching up. Fans can clearly see the contrast between a disciplined professional champion who respects the sport and ego-driven entertainers who value clicks, clout, and attention over responsibility and integrity.
AJ said, and everybody knows, he's not a real boxer. There's levels to this game, and he was way out of his...
Johnny Nelson says it best when he points out that nobody in the boxing world truly takes Jake Paul seriously, and there are clear reasons why. Anthony Joshua survived a near-fatal situation, endured personal tragedy, and responded with strength, composure, and maturity. Meanwhile, the Paul brothers continue chasing clout, manufacturing drama, and building hype without any real sense of responsibility. This lawsuit makes one thing clear: reckless actions come with real consequences. No amount of money, followers, or online attention can override accountability. Joshua is proving he's more than just a fighter inside the ring. He's setting a standard for professionalism, responsibility, and leadership. Fans are now seeing the stark contrast between Paul's flashy ego, manufactured image, and social media theatrics, and Joshua's genuine courage, integrity, and example as a true champion.
It's about AJ. Nobody expects Jake Paul to win, apart from Jake Paul. I bet his own dad doesn't even expect him to win. Nobody believes he's going to win. So if anybody says, yeah, no, Jake Paul's going to do it, they're gamblers. They're hustlers. They just try.
Eddie Hearn has confirmed what fans feared most when the news first surfaced. Anthony Joshua was in a critical condition, dealing with the aftermath of a near-fatal accident that could have ended his career and his life. While the Paul brothers continue to play games online, manufacture drama, and treat every situation as content for clicks, Joshua faced real danger and genuine trauma. This lawsuit makes one thing unmistakably clear. Reckless behavior carries consequences that cannot be ignored, joked about, or brushed aside. Joshua is now holding those responsible accountable through the legal system. The situation highlights a sharp contrast between real fighters who endure true adversity and take responsibility, and clout-chasing entertainers who profit from controversy without confronting the real-world impact of their actions. Johnny Nelson reminds fans of the very real human cost behind this chaos, something that cannot be ignored or minimized. Tragically, 2 lives were lost, people with families, loved ones, and futures, and Anthony Joshua barely survived an incident that could have easily ended his life. While Jake Paul's recklessness may not have been direct or intentional, it helped create the environment, culture, and circumstances that led to this tragedy. Joshua's survival and his decision to file a lawsuit emphasize the vital importance of responsibility, both in the sport and for fans watching. The contrast is stark. True champions understand the weight of their actions, while ego-driven stunts prioritize entertainment, clout, and viral moments over human safety and accountability.
It was a sad thing to hear, a sad thing to see. God knows how it'll affect those that saw it mentally, emotionally. But you've got to think about these 2 men were somebody's child, someone's brother, and that's what you've got to think about. Those people that have lost their lives. Now that is the saddest thing you could ever.
Eddie Hearn confirms that Anthony Joshua was incredibly fortunate to survive with only minor injuries, given the severity of the accident. His survival is a testament not only to his physical resilience but also to his mental toughness and, frankly, sheer luck, especially in the midst of the chaos and dangerous environment fueled by reckless behavior linked to Jake Paul and his circle. While the Paul brothers continue to chase clout, attention, and manufactured controversy, Joshua faced real-life danger that threatened everything he's worked for, highlighting the stark difference between a true champion and ego-driven entertainers who ignore consequences. This lawsuit now sends a clear message. Joshua will not let recklessness go unchecked or unpunished. Fans can see that his strength extends beyond the ring, demonstrating courage, integrity, and determination to hold those accountable who put lives at risk through irresponsible actions.
In that it doesn't look like he has any major injuries is true, and that would be fantastic, and obviously he'd be a very lucky boy if that was the case, but we hope that is the case.
Gareth Davies underscores just how severe and life-threatening the accident involving Anthony Joshua truly was, an event that could have ended his life in an instant. This was no staged stunt or manufactured drama for clicks and social media engagement. It was a real incident with real victims, indirectly fueled by reckless behavior and the unsafe environments created around Jake Paul and his approach to boxing. Joshua's legal action is more than a formal procedure. It's a powerful statement that irresponsibility carries consequences that go far beyond viral videos and cannot be brushed off or ignored. Fans are witnessing the stark contrast between the glitz, ego, and spectacle of online entertainers and the discipline, bravery, and accountability of a true champion. Joshua survived near-fatal danger and continues to stand tall with integrity, demonstrating that real-life consequences are far harsher than the narratives the Paul brothers manipulate online. Adam Smith's words capture the shock and disbelief over Joshua's accident, and how close the sport came to losing one of its greatest champions. While some attempt to rationalize, deflect, or obscure responsibility to protect their brand, Joshua refuses to leave anything to chance. The lawsuit against Jake Paul enforces clarity and accountability in a situation that demands it. Fans can now see that while entertainers spin gray areas for attention, real fighters face consequences that cannot be edited, deleted, or ignored. Joshua survived near death, endured personal loss, and still acts with integrity and purpose, highlighting the undeniable difference between true champions and reckless clout chasers hiding behind excuses and legal teams.
Weeks ago, this guy's in front of the whole world, Netflix, millions of dollars, breaks Jake Paul's jaw in 2 places, decides to go back to Nigeria, almost dies. 2 of his closest friends pass away in the accident.
The Pain Game perfectly captures the emotional and physical roller coaster Anthony Joshua has endured in recent months. From dominating Jake Paul in the ring with unmatched skill and power to facing a near-fatal accident, Joshua's journey is a stark reminder that clout and money can never replace discipline, awareness, and responsibility. His survival is nothing short of remarkable, almost miraculous, demonstrating strength and resilience, both physically and mentally, that most people can't truly comprehend. The lawsuit against Jake Paul reinforces a powerful message. Recklessness carries real consequences that fame and fortune cannot erase. Fans are witnessing the sharp contrast between ego-driven chaos designed for clicks and viral moments, and true professionalism that prioritizes integrity and accountability above all else. Joshua's actions cement his reputation as a fighter who commands respect, not just in the ring, but in every arena of life, standing firmly against irresponsibility no matter the cost.
It just shouldn't happen. But we don't know. As with all these things, there's always a grey area, isn't there?
Turkey Ali highlights the shocking reality Anthony Joshua faced during those critical moments. A near-fatal accident with potential brain injuries, where life or death stakes hung in the balance. The consequences could have ended his career or even his life in an instant. This situation stands in sharp contrast to the childish stunts, manufactured drama, and social media antics that Jake Paul thrives on to gain views and attention. While the Paul brothers chase clout and online hype with no understanding of real danger, Joshua endured genuine risk, real pain, and personal loss that will stay with him forever. The lawsuit he has filed sends a strong and unmistakable message. Recklessness cannot go unpunished, and actions always carry consequences, regardless of fame or fortune. Fans can now clearly see the difference. One side thrives on clicks, spectacle, and shallow controversy, while the other confronts true adversity with courage, resilience, and integrity. Joshua's strength, determination, and pursuit of justice perfectly embody what it means to be a true champion in both life and sport.
His life. And it's so crazy to think that over a week and a half ago he was on top of the world. Apparently he'd pocketed $92 million from his Jake Paul fight. The American audience was in love with him. His star was bigger than ever. And then just yesterday we see footage like this of AJ being pulled from the wreckage in a situation where if he'd just sat on the other side of the car, they wouldn't have been pulling him out alive.
Tony Bello highlights Anthony Joshua's vulnerability in this harrowing situation, while emphasizing his extraordinary character and strength. Joshua faced the real possibility of severe injury or death, yet even in those darkest moments, he displayed resilience, compassion, and genuine concern for his friends, family, and fans. This stands in stark contrast to Jake Paul, who thrives on reckless behavior, ego, and online antics, showing no accountability or understanding of real-world consequences. By turning his focus to justice through the lawsuit, Joshua demonstrates a profound sense of responsibility and integrity that extends far beyond the boxing ring. Fans are witnessing a true champion, someone who confronts adversity with courage, values life above fame, and ensures accountability for actions that endanger others. His courage, professionalism, and compassion define him far more than fame, money, or clout ever could, setting him apart from those who profit from chaos.
Be there for them and the family, anything they need. You know, sometimes when someone is a star, they have a lot of things in their life taken care of for them. So you really have to move into that mode in this situation as well. Make sure obviously they're getting the best medical attention, make sure their family are safe and happy. And
Anthony Joshua's survival from a near-fatal car accident has left the entire boxing world stunned, shocked, and rallying in overwhelming support behind him. This isn't a story of luck or coincidence. It's a story of resilience, courage, and accountability in the face of unimaginable adversity. While Jake Paul and his brother continue chasing clout, stirring online controversy, and manufacturing drama for views, Joshua faced real danger, lost close friends who meant everything to him, and still stands strong with dignity. The lawsuit now places the Paul brothers directly in the legal spotlight, holding them accountable for the chaos, recklessness, and dangerous environment linked to this tragic event. Fans are left questioning how far irresponsibility can go before real consequences catch up, and Joshua's actions are setting a clear precedent. No amount of fame, money, or ego can excuse endangering lives. Speculation is already building around the potential impact of this legal battle on future interactions between these fighters and the sport itself. Could this lawsuit reshape how influencers and personalities approach safety and responsibility in boxing? One thing is certain: Anthony Joshua has transformed a near tragedy into a powerful platform for justice. He demonstrates the clear difference between true champions who value life and those who profit from chaos. Fans now have the opportunity to weigh in, debate, and reflect. Will Jake Paul finally face accountability? And what standards should boxing demand from those who profit from the sport? Joshua's courage and integrity are sending a message the entire boxing world cannot ignore.
But also friends, my sincere condolences to their families, loved ones, and everyone who knew them. Anthony Joshua, wishing you a speedy recovery. Stay
over the days where he could get seriously hurt. I don't believe Josh would have. I believe Josh might have some compassion.
A little misstep, and he could have been seriously hurt. I truly believe Joshua has compassion and integrity. He's not just a fighter in the ring. He stands for accountability and respect. Boxing Brain.